First, chilling details in a Manatee County killing spree, leaving 3 people dead. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay. I'm Frank Wiley.
And I'm Carolina. Lead in tonight for Courtney. The Manatee County Sheriff's Office says the suspect was on his way to hurt more people in Georgia before getting into a shootout. Sheriff Rick Wells says this man, Javontee Brice, first went to his sister's apartment where one of his ex-girlfriends was inside. However, his sister was able to talk him out of shooting anyone there. He then fled to a motel where his mother, her boyfriend, and 2 kids were staying.
He walked into that hotel room, looked at the mother and said, "I'm sorry." She asked, "What did you do?" And he shoots her 3 times.
And this map right here showing the locations of all 3 shootings. The sheriff's office says Brice drove toward Georgia and Highland County deputies engaged in a shootout with him. 10 Tampa Bay's Aduri Achumba joining us live now in Manatee County. Aduri, a horrible situation.
Indeed, Frank, it is. And tonight, authorities are telling us that they are yet to release the names of the 3 victims in the shooting spree. But they do say that before 28-year-old Javontee Brice fired his first shots right here at the Motel 6 behind me, that he had planned to target other people.
It sounded like gunshots, so my husband went out to investigate what was going on, and that's when we heard the commotion from the ladies upstairs.
Guests in the neighboring rooms at the Motel 6 disturbed by the scene that unfolded Monday night. Manatee County Sheriff says the shooter, 28-year-old Javontee Brice, fired several shots at his mother.
Her daughter, I don't know which one it was. Someone please help. Please help me. You know, my mom just got shot. So I told my son to grab some towels, give me some towels, and I ran up there.
I'm like, oh my God, is the baby okay? Because she was holding a baby when she got shot. They say that he came flying in here in a vehicle and did what he did and left in the vehicle.
Authorities say he then went to a home on 26th Street in Palmetto where he shot his cousin who had just celebrated a birthday as she was leaving a cookout.
There, the police showed up. They saw the body in front of the garage there in the driveway.
Investigators say Brice's next deadly stop, his ex-girlfriend and co-parents' home on 51st Street.
He does not shoot or kill the girlfriend, but he shoots and kills the new partner.
Authorities put out a bolo on his car, which was intercepted in Hamilton County near the Georgia state line. They say Brice was heading to another ex's home to kill her too.
He immediately gets out of the car and starts firing upon them. They return fire, shooting and killing him there in Hamilton County. And that's where everything ends.
Before the shootings began, investigators say Brice stopped at another location.
When he walked into the apartment, he looked at the ex-girlfriend and said, "I have to kill you." Somehow, the sister was able to talk him down and talk him out of him shooting this ex-girlfriend.
And as you heard Sheriff Wells there, Javontee Brice died in that gunfire exchange with deputies at the Georgia state line. Now tonight, investigators say they are interviewing a woman who was in the car with Brice throughout this entire shooting spree, and they're trying to get any insight into a motive. They're also trying to determine if she was another victim or if she was an accomplice. Now, they are also looking into several social media posts that Brice made.
Hey man, say man, welcome back to another episode of Screwston Media TV. As always, I'm Freon, and I'm here to give you the latest media content. So let's get right to it. Man, I got some sad news on here, man. Javontee Brice was fatally shot near the Florida-Georgia state line for fatally shooting his mother, his cousin, and his ex-girlfriend, new partner. Don't really know the motives of it. I will put the article up here so you guys can kind of read a little bit of it. But, you know, the one thing I want to speak on this situation is mental health. At the end of the day, mental health is a real thing. Now, I'm not making no speculations of saying specifically what type of mental health he was going through. But for you to fatally shoot your own mother, your cousin, and your ex-girlfriend, new partner, it's really no telling what was going on in his mind. Like I said, he was fatally shot at the Georgia-Florida state line and they said he was possibly going to go kill another ex-girlfriend. So I don't know. This is just a sad situation. Mental health is a serious thing, and I think people who are going through mental health need to get help, need to seek out help as well. But I also want to say prayers up to those individuals who lost their lives. It's just a sad situation. And when he fatally shot his mother, he did it in front of her boyfriend and her 2 little daughters. So this is a traumatic experience that they will have to live with for the rest of their lives, which is just a sad situation. So let's shout out, give a prayer to those that lost their lives to this situation. You don't ever want to hear this type of news at all. I don't care what race you is. This is just a bad situation overall. So, but the reason why I'm speaking on mental health is because ain't no telling what was going on in his man head for him to want to do this type of behavior. At the end of the day, we all have dealt with some type of form of mental health, but, I never dealt with it to a point to where I wanted to fatally hurt someone and cause permanent damage to those individuals' families. So, it's just a sad situation. According to the sheriffs in Manatee County, they pretty much said, they have an idea or a thought that they feel like he knew who he was gonna target and hurt. He had it all planned out and stuff like that. So it's just a sad situation, and the only reason why I'm speaking on it is because, just a triple homicide is never a good thing. I don't care where it's at. A triple homicide is never a good situation. To report on, to speak on, anything, but this is just a sad situation, and I'm just truly, just kind of devastated about it, because I'm like, damn, like, what more could people have done to stop him from doing this, So that's why I say, mental health is a real thing, and individuals who going through things, internally, you need to speak out, you need to seek out help, and people that know people that have mental health issues, please try to help them, man, because at the end of the day, when somebody's not mentally there, it's no telling what they thinking, and it's no telling what type of, thoughts and behaviors that they have roaming in their head. So I just wanted to get on here and speak on that. Every time I get on here, I try to give a lesson. I try to, just help the next person, pretty much. So I just wanted to get on here and speak on that. Javontee Brice, he was fatally shot at the Georgia-Florida state line after fatally shooting his mother, his cousin, and his ex-girlfriend new partner. Like always, if you like the content, subscribe, like, and comment. That way I can get more content out to you guys. As always, appreciate y'all for tapping in. 100.